Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Today I gotta head out and try to sell these logs to a sawmill. I got a bunch to sell, so if this goes very well, I'll be selling some, but if it don't, I'll be cutting it up for firewood. I got them logs on the trailer. I'm headed up to the sawmill. I don't even know what they'll bring. I have a sort of an idea, but Steve said they're worth about 420 bucks. But if I get up here and they ain't worth that, then I got a problem. Today is Thursday. They got real bad rain and storms coming in today in my area. And it's already started raining, and I was trying to get these logs early this morning over to that sawmill. So I'm gonna run over here while it's raining, and got this, you know, they're calling for tornadoes. They could be a good possibility of a tornado this afternoon. They got everybody all on heightened alert in our area. But that's all I got going on today. The kids are going to get out of school real early, about 12 o'clock. And other than that, that's all I got going on today. Today's going to be and maybe work on my taxes. That's the only drudgery I hate about if you're self-employed, doing that. Oh my Lord, it's terrible, man. Just, you know, if I had it over again, I probably would have hired somebody, just, you know, to do it, because it's time consuming, and you know, is it worth my time? No. Do I get aggravated and frustrated for a couple of weeks? Oh yeah. Trying to get everything up, get all the information up. It's just real frustrating, I say. I just got back at the house, so I'm going over the numbers on what I made this morning at the sawmill. So they cut me a check for that load of logs that I had on the trailer, was $427.30. It was the board foot, or 1,000 board foot, was $595.13. The net total was $427.30. And it equaled out to, the footage was 718 was the total footage for the logs per 1,000, or the feet, you know, per feet was 718. But the reason this is like a bonus, you know, hauling these off it served two purposes. First thing, I tied up a trailer and I needed it unloaded. The second thing is the skid steer is still over there on the job site, so I didn't have a way to get it back to the house where I could unload these logs. And there was two or three of them on there that was good size. So I was debating on whether to split it up. Could I make more money splitting it up, selling it for firewood, or could I, you know, just sell the logs outright, drive to it, they unload it, and be done with it? So I figured the logs would pay for the labor this week. I spent roughly around $1,500 to $2,000 in labor this week, I think. I Well, let me see. No, I spent $1,900 in labor this week for 2 guys. So, and I got $427 for 1 load, and I think there's probably going to be at least 3 loads. So that'll pretty well take care of the labor for the week. So so basically, the only thing that's left is the gas and the fuel in the trucks and the guy hauling the logs, all the debris off. So I didn't have anything other than that on this job. You know, I didn't have a whole lot of expenses on this one. I screwed up. If I had it to do over again, I would have lined people up to get the logs, and I wouldn't have messed with any of this. If I had it, I would have come out financially. I would have come out way better, and I would have been done a lot sooner if I did that. Steve talked me into, like, he wanted these poplar logs, and I said, look, man, you can have them as a bonus, you know, or whatever. You can sell them and take them. If I had to do over again, I would just cut them up, threw them on somebody's trailer, and had them haul it off. I messed up on it. You know, if you're trying to be efficient and get off the job and not have a whole lot of hassles, that's what I wish I did. It cost me about maybe a day and a half, 2 days now, extra fooling with this. I mean, I'm not backed up in tree work like crazy yet. It's still the winter time a little bit, and so the work's still out there, you know, but I'm not backed up. So if I was going to do it, if I was, you know, giving somebody advice, I would have did that. That was one mistake. I mean, it all worked out. I mean, I made good money for the week. I mean, you know, after everything's said and done, I'll probably still clear, you know, around $8,000-9,000 for the week. Which ain't bad for 1 week's worth, you know, work or whatever, but it could have been better. I mean, you know, it is what it is. I'm not sure exactly how much money I'm going to make off the logs. I mean, I'm figuring at least 3 loads of all the oak, and I'm still going to give Steve the poplar, and now if I get to keep the poplar, then that'd be another story. He better start hauling. That's all I got to say on that. But do I think it's worth it? If you're cutting a tree near a sawmill and you got a job close, I think it's worth it. I think it'd be real, you know, this is just extra. These logs here, when I sell them, that's just extra money, a bonus. They already paying me to haul the stuff off. The customer's paying me to get rid of everything. The customer's paying me to totally remove everything and get rid of the whole enchilada. All them trees, I didn't use the bucket truck. I used the bucket truck this week 1 time on these trees. The rest of the time, we threw a throw ball up in it and we pulled them over, put a notch in it, hooked to the skid steer, and pulled every one of them over. So it wasn't a whole lot of time and labor in it other than cleaning it up. And a couple of them days, 2 of them days, I had to quit. We only had like 6 hours in on 2 of the days of this week, because I had to be home before the kids got off the bus. So it was just me and 2 guys this week. I could have did it a lot faster if I had a whole full crew. Well, hey guys, if you like the video, hit the like button and the subscribe button, and I will see you on the next one.